Thank you for tuning in to this review of the Charlotte Rifle and Pistol Club's August IDPA Match. The club typically holds these matches on the fourth Sunday of the month, and while they guarantee a certain number of spots for club members, the remainder are open to the public, which is how I have come to participate in today's match. They started with a quick warm-up round that looked like this. 3 threat targets side by side, with a non-threat, also known as a no-shoot, between each, the ones with the hands. Your first magazine is loaded with 6 rounds only. The shooter loads their weapon, holds it in their support hand only in the low ready position. At the buzzer, engage each threat with 2 rounds. Reload and move the firearm to your strong hand and engage each with 1 round to the head only, for a total of 9 rounds. This stage was restricted to 9 rounds, meaning no makeup shots. Let's take a look at this in action. 2 rounds to each using support hand only. Careful not to hit the non-threats. Reload. Re-engage with the weapon in the other hand, 1 to the head of each. Okay, and here's another shooter from a little different angle. Reload and switch hands. Done. And now from a first-person perspective.
And bye.
Reload. Now the headshots.
I don't even see him hit.
Done. Now stage 1, which had a general layout that looked like this. The shooter starts facing the barrels on the left. Weapon loaded to division capacity and holster. Hands relaxed at your sides. At the buzzer, draw and begin engaging targets with 2 rounds to each, starting with these 2 downrange. Careful not to hit the non-threat that always seems to be in the way. Now peek around the barrels, slicing the pie, engage these 2 threats, which means engage them as they come into view as you look around the corner. Again, each gets 2 rounds. Now further downrange for this single threat, and finally around the last corner for the last 2 targets. Again, all targets require 2 rounds minimum. This stage was unlimited, so you could shoot until you were happy, but extra shots add to your time. Let's watch this shooter run the stage. First, the 2 downrange, 2 around the corner, 1 around the corner, reload. Done. That was fast. Here's another shooter. 2 downrange, 2 around the corner, another around the corner, reload, and done. Nicely shot and also very fast. And now from my perspective.
Stand by.
An extra shot for good measure. Now these 2. Reload. And done. On to stage 2. Here's a general look at the stage. It required some unusual setup to simulate a stovepipe malfunction. To prepare, a spent casing was lodged in the ejection port to simulate the malfunction. The weapon was then loaded with a magazine. The shooter started behind the barrels with the weapon aimed at the first target. At the buzzer, you needed to clear the malfunction and then begin engaging targets, beginning with this one. Then stretch around the corner and engage 2 more targets, here and here. Now transition right and engage these 2 threats, here and here. Careful not to hit that non-threat. Then 1 more located downrange, here, for a total of 12 rounds. This stage was also unlimited, so you could shoot until you were happy. Let's watch. Remember, we start with a malfunction.
Bye.
Clear it, and engage target. Now right for 3 more. There's his reload. And 1 more downrange.
If you are finished unloading, so clear.
Here's another shooter.
Bye.
Reload. Done. That looked good. And now my view of the stage.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
Okay, and done. Stage 3. Looked like this. The shooter starts facing the barrels. Weapon loaded to division capacity and holster. At the buzzer, draw and begin engaging threats with 2 rounds each. Start by peeking around to the left and engage these 3 threats. Now look right and double tap these 3 bad guys downrange here. Staying behind the fault line, stretch and engage these last 3 hiding here. And of course, watch out for that non-threat standing smack dab in the way. Okay, let's watch this shooter. First, these 3. Now double tap the 3 downrange right. There's his reload. That looked good and fast. Now another shooter.
Stand by.
Wow, that was fast. Now my turn. Okay, done. On to stage 4. Started with the shooter standing behind the barrels, hands above the head, and the weapon loaded to division capacity. At the buzzer, draw and reach around the barrels to the left, slicing the pie, engage targets as they come into view. Starting with these 2 on the left side of the barrel, 2 more on the right, and next these 2. All get 2 rounds each. Now advance downrange to the white barrel down near the berm and engage 1 last target hiding there. Watch. Even with 2 extra shots, that was pretty fast. Nicely shot. Here's another shooter from a little different angle. Down to the barrel for the last one. Done. Nice job. And now, from my view. Reload. I couldn't resist the temptation to improve on this target. And done. Stage 5 was set up like this. The shooter could start from anywhere behind the white fault line. There were 3 sets of 3 targets, separated by dividers. These were about 25 feet downrange. These about 15 feet. And these around 40 feet. The stage called for 1 set of targets to be engaged with left hand only, 1 set to be engaged with right hand only, and 1 set engaged freestyle. All targets are to get 2 rounds each. Shooter's discretion on which grip to use on each set of targets. Different people shot this different ways. Let's watch. This shooter starts in the center. Left to shoot with his right hand. Reload. Scoot right for the last 3 freestyle. Done. That looked pretty good. Here's another shooter. He opted to start on the far left. Now center and shift hands. And finish on the right, freestyle. All right. Now from my perspective, I also chose to start on the left. Done. And now, stage 6. Here's what it looked like. The shooter starts where the SO is standing inside this square. Weapon loaded and holstered. At the buzzer, draw and engage 3 targets downrange here, 2 rounds to each. Transition left, peek around the barrels, and engage these 2 in the brown areas only. The black painted areas are considered hard cover, and hits in this area are considered misses. Now move back right and peek around the first corner. And double tap these 2 bad guys. Again, the black areas are hard cover. Advance to the next wall, peek around the corner and hit these 2, but not the non-threat. All targets get 2 rounds. Watch. First, the 3 downrange. Left for 2 hiding around the corner. Back right to the first corner. There's his reload. And the last 2 around the second corner. Nice job. Let's watch this shooter. Reload. And the last two. Another nice job. And last, my turn on the stage. One extra for good measure. Left for these two. Reload. Right around the corner. Advance to this corner for the last two. Done. And that is what the Charlotte Rifle and Pistol Club's IDPA match looked like. It was a lot of fun. Way better than blasting away at a stationary target at the shooting range. This type of shooting will definitely make you a better shooter, help hone your skills, and make you a safer firearm handler. Perhaps I'll see you out at a match soon. Until then, remember, life is a journey. Enjoy the ride, and thanks for watching.